She took your car.
Yes.
How did you get her keys?
Lack of communication kills a friendship.
She got angry at me and threw the keys. She said, I'm taking a plane, and that's when she left me there with my suitcases and the keys to her van.
And her message still isn't getting through.
I can hardly understand you.
Am I talking too fast or quiet?
Both.
I know I really mentally try to slow myself down, but it doesn't happen because it goes so fast.
Judge Judy.
Miss Baldwin, you and the defendant were friends. According to what I read, you either won or were entitled to a Carnival cruise.
Yes.
From what?
From the elite players group, the casino.
And from that, you won a cruise for 2 people?
Correct.
When was that?
March 26th was the cruise.
And you and Miss Russ were friends?
Correct.
Who invited her along on the cruise. The cruise itself was taken care of, as well as the meals. All she was supposed to take care of were her own incidental expenses. So far, correct? Now, you live in what state?
Missouri.
And you had to pick up the ship in Florida?
Correct.
You and Miss Russ were driving?
Yes.
How long did it take you to get there?
We left Thursday night at 11 p.m., got there about 10 a.m. on Saturday morning.
Did you share the driving?
Yes.
Whose car did you take?
It was my car?
Is it a van?
Yes, it was.
How many cars do you have?
I have 3 total.
Was this van that you were taking owned by you alone?
It belongs to my husband and I.
I'm asking you those questions because her defense seemed to suggest otherwise.
Okay.
Okay. So you took your van, drove there, you went on the cruise, and during the cruise, you and Miss Russ, according to your complaint, had an argument.
Correct.
Did you share a room?
Yes, we did.
How far into the cruise did you have this argument?
I was on about 4 days in of the 7-day cruise.
How come your husband didn't go with you?
We have 2 toddlers, and I had asked her to celebrate our opening a tattoo shop together.
So 4 days into a 7-day cruise, and then for the last 3 days, you didn't speak?
Correct. Or when we did, we had an argument.
Was it over something silly?
Yes.
Like?
I had approached her with wanting to do a promotion for when we were opening the tattoo shop, and she wasn't happy with that. So she walked off very upset, and every time we talked after that, it was an argument.
Do you still have the tattoo shop?
No.
That was scuttled after the cruise?
Yes.
Anyway, when your cruise was over, according to you, you disembarked the ship and pick it up from there.
I had walked out customs and set my belongings down and waited for her to come out because she had taken my car key a couple days previous.
Explain that to me. She took your keys 2 days earlier.
Correct.
How?
It was hanging around a lanyard on the wall, and I had gone out to actually call my husband because we were fighting, and I was upset. And I came back, noticed the key was gone, approached her the next morning about it, and she told me she took it because she was afraid I would leave her there.
Anyway, you went through customs and?
So I get through customs. She comes out, throws her belongings down, tosses the key at me. I put it around my neck, go to pick up my belongings to go to the shuttle to pick up the vehicle. And as soon as I bent over, she yanked the lanyard back off of my neck and told me, "Hell no, you stupid, you're not leaving me here." And then I walked off because I didn't want to get into a fight in front of customs, and crossed the way to go over to the shuttle. And then she got into a taxi and left.
And she took your van?
Yes.
Forcing you to take a flight home, to do other things, which is what you're suing her for.
Correct.
Go.
She's crazy.
Oh, no,
Like,
just a
I'm
second.
sorry.
Just
Okay.
your version.
All right. Well, you got to start somewhere, though, and that's like kind of setting the tone for like.
Let's go back,
Okay.
because I can hardly understand you.
Am I talking too fast or quiet? Like I talk really
Both.
fast. Okay.
Both.
All right. I can do this
Both.
slowly. My best. At least for a few seconds.
First of all, let's start out with
Okay.
the van.